out of there. Back it up. You're fighting over food. You're fighting over food. Come on, hogs. You gotta do better than that shit. Fighting over food. Bonnie has to eat. She has babies in there now, Clyde. She has to feed her children. Oh, the coronavirus has now made everybody officially mad all over America. And Piggy's got some rainwater yesterday. We were supposed to have massive amounts of rain, and we didn't get really anything. Really didn't get nothing. Nothing we were supposed to get. What else is new? One of my rain barrels did fill up, though. And the containers on the bamboo sticks, they filled up. I had 3 other containers over by my shed, and they did not fill up at all. I think the way the wind was blowing in makes a big difference. Woke up this morning, it was 45 degrees out. Last night, it dropped down to 30. 2 days ago, we were in 90-degree weather. Weather is crazy. The coronavirus has made people absolutely mad. People gone crazy. People really realize they can't live home with their significant others either. My weed whacker broke on me the other day. Now I have to go out to town, try to go down into town, Swainsboro, into another town, to get me a new weed whacker, because as you can see, everything is starting to grow back up again, and all this stuff needs to be knocked down. Tried to apply for a grant today due to the USDA Rural Housing and Development for a water and septic system out here. And now they're telling me they can't do it because I don't have an underpin underneath my RV. And that I don't have a sticker as a mobile home type thing. I guess has to be like a mobile home. I guess these stickers they give out for mobile homes. And I don't have one of those. Because mine's considered a travel trailer. And it's not permanent structure. I mean, I'm just trying to get water out here. It's so ridiculous. I don't really know how we're going to get water out here. You know, the mayor of this town, he's so stupid. I mean, why would you shut off the main water source where people could go and actually get water, since there is no drinking water in this town, because everybody wants to hoard everything and take everything off the shelves because they feel like they're entitled to it, which is causing a real ruckus out here, because people are trying to survive, and they can't survive without water. It's at the point I went on Amazon and I ordered me 17 cases of water. Gallon water bottles. And I had to order it in bulk because I'm not going to be able to get it anywhere else. And it's a sad situation that we're all in. And people need to stop hoarding stuff because it's becoming a little ridiculous. Why is the need of hoarding water for? I guarantee half of them not even drinking it. The sad part about a lot of things is my mother has the money. She could help me get this water out here. And right now she's being a cheapskate and acting like she's broken, busting, disgusted. No, honey, you was not. If tomorrow the financial situation should collapse, all these rich people are going to have massive heart attacks because they don't know how to live poor. I live poor because I don't have financial help from my parents. Everything I've done on my own. From the age of 16, being an emancipated minor, left home at 16, got married by 19, had my first kid by 20. By 23, I was a widow. My husband died of cancer. From 23 to now, I've just been taking care of myself, but now I'm at the financial need. I need someone to help me with $7,000 to get the damn well dug and all the fixings that come with the well water. And I told her, when you die, God ain't gonna accept you into heaven because you want to be nasty to the little people, especially your children. You should help your children out. I don't understand why she won't help me. I have a child here. She should help me. As I'm disabled now, if my kidneys weren't messing up, I would go back to work. I will hook this RV up and go to another state where I'm able to work at and bring my monies back home to get what I need. I mean, damn, I ran that easement all the way up the block. That was 10 grand right there. I should have went with the water first before I did the electric, but we both need electric and we both need water to survive. And probably would have been cheaper to get me solar panels with lithium batteries and have that hooked up into the top part of my RV and putting the batteries down in the storage of the basement compartment of the RV. And that probably would have been a lot cheaper than going through the electricity. But when you're in a moment of time, you're not really thinking. I just wish people would stop hoarding the water, because there's many people in this community that need water way more than the hoarders need the water. But other than that, the pigs are doing fine, the dogs are doing fine, the garden's doing fine. We collected a lot of rainwater. That blue tote is completely filled. I collect rainwater in that. I collect rainwater in a lot of containers. And we'll take the stuff out of here and then we'll dump it in there. So that 55-gallon drum is filled with water. I have 3 more on the other side of the shed. 2 of them are halfway filled. The other one didn't get nothing in it. But we didn't get that much rain. We were supposed to get a lot of rain yesterday, and all that rain went up to Atlanta, Georgia. We just got that tail end part. 2 hours worth of rain, and then the sun came out. It wasn't enough to get excited about. Maybe better chances next year. Next weekend we'll have more rain coming. April's the last month that we get rain out here. And then May, June, July, August, September is just beat hot out here. And then the winter time we get more containers and store more water for the summer. These blue containers are mostly for the pigs and the garden. And everything else we just get from people's houses or from another cemetery. I wish this coronavirus would just leave already so people could get back to doing what they like to do. And people will stop hoarding the necessity things. Now Georgia's underneath a mandatory lockdown starting tomorrow at 12 midnight. Only essential businesses need to be open. Everything else has to close, such as McDonald's and Burger King and Popeyes and Huddle House and all that crap. And then Florida, too, is underneath a mandatory lockdown. I couldn't even leave to go home to stay at my mom's house if I wanted to, because we're on a mandatory lockdown. So I'm basically stuck out here right now for a little while until we could get back on the road and go make some money. Because my type of line of work, I make cash money, and then I claim it at the end of the year. But it's just sad. Very, very sad that people can't get what they need to get. Try to go to the government, get grants, a loan that I'm going to pay back. What does it make a difference if my RV doesn't have an under panel? Well, you want my RV to become one with the structure And I don't want my RV to become one of the structure, because if I have an emergency and I need to leave, I want to be able that I can go. And now I have to look in trying to get an underpin thingy for the RV. And I'm going to have to register it here in Georgia and get me a mobile home sticker for it. And it's not going to be like tomorrow you're going to be approved. It could take 6 months to a whole year before you could get water out here, which is another sad thing, because I live in rural America. The mayor doesn't want to go over a major highway to give me water, but he has a brand new complex over there that are in city Midville residents, and he's going to have to give them water. So eventually you're going to have to give us water too. It's like you're discriminating against us because we live in the county, but everyone else on this side of the road that lives in the county is hooked up to city water, and we're the only ones that are unable to get city water because you don't want to come across 305 or State Road 56 because you're nasty. You could have got a federal grant for your community, and you're choosing not to take it because you're nasty. I don't know how I'm going to get water out here. I really don't. I'm going to have to put myself in financial debt just to have water, and that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted this land for. I have 2 more years of payments on this land. I want to get it over and done with and be rent-free. Don't have to pay no money out each month for rent. The only thing I would be legally responsible for is the water, just electricity, and anything else I have on this. And 2 more years worth of payments is still, still a big chunk of change, so I don't know what we're going to do. But like I said, I leave everything in God's hands. God would want me to have a water well, he would give me the water well. He gave me this land, and that's all we got to say for today. I'm very grateful to those pigs. They really helped us out a lot back here. There's sections that we're not going to go through, like that's going to stay. And they're like barrier areas that we're not dealing with. But we're going to flip that pig cage tomorrow. And then we're going to go down to the first burn pile. And then we're going to start moving them over to the woods. And they might even circulate back up in front. And we might even take them into the front part of the property. When that stimulus check comes in, I'll grab the electrical fence. I got one, but my husband ordered it, one with the plug. We don't have no electricity back there. Where are you plugging this sucker into? People just don't listen. They're mind boggled. They don't follow through in anything. It's just a waste of money when you don't get the right stuff. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great day.